So thank you guys again. Thanks everyone again for attending. I know it's late in the day and we have a lot of technical content we've covered today, but we thank you for participating and we really hope to empower everyone today to become experts in this technology so that your students can then become creators and change makers in this global economy.
Outstanding.
And I'll pass it to Mike to kick us off.
All right. So what we're going to be up to today, a little quick agenda here for us, do some introductions, a little icebreaker here, see how much you paid attention to the Olympics, and we'll take a look at our objectives, and then we'll do our activity real fast. So we'll get into that, and then we will get to share. My name is Mike, Program Coordinator Senior here at ASU. I have taught math for 6 years, and I'm excited to be writing technology curriculum now.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe. I am the Program Manager for Curriculum and Instruction. My background is in engineering, STEM education, maker spaces. I love taking creative technology and putting it into the hands of students and teachers and seeing what wild ideas they can come up with. So really excited to see what you all come up with today.
And speaking of wild and crazy ideas, let's talk about the Olympics. Which of the following is a 2020 Olympic sport, even though they happened in 2021? These are all 2020 Olympic sports, combat sports that use electronic body sensors to count points. Little clue, there's more than one. You can put your answer in the chat.
I, for one, didn't know any Olympic sports used electronic body sensors. So lots of guesses coming in here.
I see one person has it right so far. One more second. All right, next slide. The answers were B and E. I guess that was more than one person. Yes, B and E, fencing and taekwondo. Both had body sensors on the pads that they wear. Very cool. So we're going to be talking a little bit about all the different things that you can do today with the Microbit, with a few more wires and the expansion board. We'll observe how the Microbit expansion kit is used in the Smart Solutions curriculum. We'll talk about wires and LEDs and the expansion board itself. And we will talk about how to get the Microbit to function some of these extra components using digital write and pause on the program to program the LEDs. That's what we'll get done today.
Excellent. Thank you, Mike. So for this session, if you have these, this is what you will need, is that green box of Microbit expansion materials. In it, you'll need your Microbit, which is what you used in your last session. You need the expansion board, which is this piece with the red, yellow, and black strips on it. You'll need a few of these LED lights, some wires, and a USB cable. But if you have not yet received, and also this picture is later on in the activity, so don't worry if you can't get this all together right now. Just know you need some stuff from your kit. But if you don't have your electronics kit, there is also an alternate version of this activity that you can do completely online. All these components are simulated in Tinkercad, actually. And so in the activity, I've provided you with a video for how to do that as well. So don't fret if you don't have them, but if you do, get these materials together. So what is the expansion board? Well, the expansion board is this piece here that's connected to the Microbit. And what it does is it gives the Microbit a bunch of pins that you can connect wires to. And so you can see in this picture, I've connected a couple buttons to the Microbit. I connected a buzzer. I connected this LED light ring. And it really lets students build out whatever kind of product or invention they want. You can connect motors to it and make things move. You can make a robot, consumer electronics products. You can make a electronic fencing rig that can detect when someone gets hit. In our course specifically, students will learn how to wire and program LEDs, buttons, motors, touch sensors, and buzzers. A quick recommendation. As you go through these kits, you're going to notice a ton of small components. I recommend only giving students the components they need for each lesson. So for instance, today, that slide I showed earlier with only a few of the components, that's what I would hand out to students: the microbit, the expansion board, the LEDs, because that's what we're working on today. As students get more and more comfortable with all of the components, you can start passing out more and more once they know how they work. So how does the expansion board work? When you look at your microbit, you'll notice it has these pins on the bottom of it: 0, 1, 2, 3 volts and ground. There's also these little tiny lines in between the pins. But when you connect your microbit to the expansion board, it just maps all of these metal pads to these vertical pins. And it makes it really easy to then connect wires to these vertical pins. So I'll get a little experimental here for a second and quickly demo that, and then we'll get into our activity. So I'm gonna switch over here to this doc cam, and I will spotlight this video. I'll stop the share. All right, you all should see my my setup here. So basically how it works: microbit connects in here, and then you can use these wires to connect. Hold this up closer to this board. And then you can use the other ends of these wires to connect to something like a light. So I'll connect this light here. And then you can plug your microbit in, and you can provide power to your components. You can also use these yellow pins to program how your microbit works. So that's just a demo. You will learn how to do all of this today in a step-by-step tutorial. So let me reshare. All right, are we back to the presentation? Yep. Great. So just like our past activities, we're going to provide you with a self-paced independent module that you can either do on your own or in a group. We'll post the link for that in the chat here. As you work through the module, it will provide background information on the components you'll be using today. Read the text, watch the videos, and complete the activity at the end. The activity, you'll be designing a light show for your favorite song. And I'll quickly show you the module and send you on your way. This is the module. Again, you have the materials you need. Objectives. This is everything that comes in your kits. Where is it in the curriculum? You'll find more details on all the components. And towards the end, you'll get to this activity. The activity is multiple steps. Like, there we go. So you can follow this video to see exactly how to wire your board. And you can also, if you don't have a microbit, watch the video linked below, and it will show you how to do all of this online. But with that, I will have Mike paste the RISE module in the chat, which looks like it's there. And then if Gabby could create 6 breakout rooms, we'll have breakout rooms 1 through 5 be for collaboration. So put yourself in breakout room 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 if you are hoping to collaborate. Otherwise, put yourself in breakout room 6 if you prefer to work quietly and on your own. Let's see if the breakout rooms have formed. All right. I see the breakout rooms are up. If you all could either choose breakout room 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 for collaboration, or breakout room 6 for independent. And we'll see you all in 40 minutes with your completed Microbit tutorials.